Yeah, almost here from Ashanti Defense Forces.
We are Ghana near Rezunsa, our AVOSA for Nhyira.
And yet, Asante for NASO. A yentafo a woman tikumase.
Untiasa go to hell.
Maybe Asantini. And I will not even support Euro 24. Now, I'm just sure say Euro 24. Are you aware of this?
O 24 said to what's your AVOSA and so what? Why?
Now, so are you aware? I will never support this. Maybe it's so.
The chieftaincy institution was there before your stupid, foolish politics. How dare you people? I mean, are you so? You've grown so much wings and flogging your wings.
In terms of child, Kwaku any Bobie Ansah, Eddie Aboyni, Nina, Mensia, a Yina, and never be a Ekoso, and some airby, Yibijumu, Eddie Amon, as I say, over the Niema Airco. Now, Nina said, or him out to Yina say, Mebato, a ho. And a Kobe a unity as on social media. I controversial amount for SC disband kuno. If you want to defend it, SSA ewo. The attend say or him about yase and a group where from say AVOSA. Mebato under AVOSA and Albania ADF. Now you go with Omo say Omo ye metro men and Omo ye a security volunteer group of women share the event to be a coswa. Now Omo so airboa aboman ewo. And amount for starting ASN starting band because AI because I heard by AVOSA, Ashanti Defense Force, now other couldn't so attitude to one yes, and I say echo. Now, every story be man, where Kwabena will be answer of a cry film. Airborne agent, the moment she said, Sebi, or man, yes, smart. Because even if someone here, a security volunteer group cry, Menshia, any security group, Sebi, Omo structure, any members in Nano, Nordness, Zongo boys in Kwanda Kobasana. Even maybe these same people, ever sorry at Asanteman, normal press and Tim Kunyanibi. And when based on that tribal angle, no, yetimi endesmande AVOSA, ebusuetimi briefly, eno, ena Kwaku aman, ede hon reply, aba, koma Bobie Ansah, tiedi Bobie Ansah, kan briefly, na yemfa Kwaku anan so ema.
Now, me have Bibia have say, enye Asantefo NASA o. Yentafo a womo tikumase. Ya womo no ya Asantefo chen ye. En ya hye womo ntare, en womo jimi. Ayantafo a omo no tikubase a omo ni Asante amamre ni amane ni bibia ye na ene me ka kire me yonko bi wo Facebook santafo nkoda we ya omo etemenhia ye sa no wa kire bi wo na se okase ne ba edi ade a na afa edi amuani abre afa na mo ko kire na se I'm fear. The same thing. Anna, almost sa and Tafo, Uncle Adom call. The same thing. Oko, a year a Mcbrown. Aye, Miaminia Abba Sarki. Yabono, Ayisha and Koso, you know, said ye. Watch me, Nasa Abba Sarki, no atra a Kyapimwa, none about a sorry say, oh dear pet. Was there be? Fellas, Kwame Jamra was say where Jimmy Abodam. Where Jimmy Abodam, one more Kumasano, Yenny Womo. Said you, Madame for. Said you, for Asanteman Pong. And I got some more work video me any more one. Ya to Kumasio. Boys in any woman. Boys are warning now. Why? And also a Asantini. Do I know so ya Asantini wom? Na Asantini be ne betimi akon zongo so. Ya enzongo ahimfie akodi sa emrantu asem no. Omu wi a na nkrofo didi Asantefo atem. Omu didi atem a na se edunum na akwa tete. Enti Ashanti Defense Force na so idin na gu akire o. Na omu a omu se atare num no anya Asantefo. Omu wi a na omu ankrofo Asi atwa asi di Asantefo atem enso eye se adunum a efrinra maka adewei makasa me Asantini and I will not even support Euro 24 na me sure say Euro 24 or you aware of this na so you aware I will never support this me so kwasi asem so no I will never support it. Memen so nsem fonso. We have Ghana Army. We have Ghana Army. We have Ghana Police Service. We have hey entity tell you. Obeto Jataba ye no. Ada obenyini no. Jataba. What de ne befie. Nada abwan benyini no. Na ne sibe pie no. No hu se de esi wi nipa nam no.
Na busia ebra Bobie Ansah ka asanse wi pe. Eno na Kwaku anan bu ofu ne. Ya wo chim se sebi de Oyebema no onfa ne nsanka sa AVOSA group no anase obi disband because ono de o favor that group ni say ewo ho na ebo Asanteman ho ban no provide security especially ewo menhia no politician ena ebetimi astop that movement no ebekoso Kwaku anan chirima Bobie Ansah ene omo maka no onfa nhye obetimi say before omo nkwase politics na say bi omo ye no na Asanteman ewo ho enso enye ne ena politician bi ebeba ede politics abegu Asanteman ho fi the AVOSA the ADF Asanteman everything ebe ho and nobody can rise against that ebuja yentie Kwaku anan
yes so di kokromoti ko yase a ede ne ye wo asem no obi anim feka ho so so di kokromoti ko yase a asotropa edi bejaw de edi ni hahan na de bema won smooth na mama ye mani so na hwa de won smooth you are in your house you are watching won say de ni o maeko nkoye chuku de nkoye I am expecting your Nigerian guys, those unscrupulous Nigerian guys who for whatever reason could use an effigy on the head of Santa here massa let me tell my Nigerian guys yeah if for any reason if you want to misbehave in Ghana, if you want to cause any you can play with the president. Listen one more time before I go into my issues. If Nigerians want to play with any big personalities in this country, perhaps let me say this and say it on equivocation, you can play with the president John Mahama, you can play with his brother Ibrahim, as we said some time ago. Some of you were saying here, Ibrahim said when John Mahama comes, this is that's fine, that's okay. You can play with our political class. Listen, you can play with the political class, but will not allow you, Nigerians, to be playing with our what? Our chieftaincy institution. Not any king, a paramount king or whoever in their status you play with. Not even, not the Ghana state, not the Ghana chief, not Asante, nobody. You can't. We will not allow Nigerians to have a field day and play with our now. How dare you people? I mean, are you so you've grown so much wings and flogging your wings with that arrogance, that impudence, that insolence to the extent that you can insult Ghanaians that we are uncultured, and apart from we being uncultured, now you can bring one of the finest, one of a revered king of Ashanti, his image, put his image there. And then on top of the image comes what? An effigy. And the Nigerian High Commission in Ghana sat quiet, zip. The Nigerian High Commission, zip. And you, Chukwudi, portraying, representing the Nigerian community over here, you kept quiet. And you want us to keep quiet? No, man, we ain't going to shut up. We're going to teach you a lesson. I want any Ghanaian to raise an arm over your friend is AVOSA for Nhyira. We are Ghanaian raise unsa AVOSA for Nhyira. My bodam. I've heard some people talking about AVOSA. You better shut up. I don't want to get pissed off. Any Ghanaian be abe man unsa so be didi AVOSA for them. I swear God, enko ye man. Wo back come on what to come on to. I don't want to be provoked to be mentioning names. By the way, 0242 what AVOSA and so what? Why? Go and check the history. Go and check history all over. Adom who be there and I say, hey, I'm crossing someone. Queen Elizabeth no see one. Queen Elizabeth, even though Britain or mine, I see her. It's being governed by why the Prime Minister says, I want to show a cake, Starmouse, whatever his name is. Your British Royal one why now go. I didn't think it from Royal. The British Army is there, but Queen Elizabeth and so on a soldier for and then a staff for or the other or the bomb who buying who buying. King of Swaziland, one more soldier for and so on or Nippon who buying. Him Switzerland, any other places, Australia, Canada, bebia ahinsembia wo biara. By the way, let me tell you guys. Tradition came before politics, so nobody's talk that nonsense. So do for acting a soldier for kuna here then. So what? Won't you say go to hell? Why? The chieftaincy institution was there before your stupid, foolish politics. How dare you people? And I'm winning one now. I didn't cross the same sort of no. I've heard some kind of some talkers that I am Otu for my kwama yate chale me in Isuana or Otu Fati fence a paramilitary group a dear fine and I'm winning. If we are seeing a baby, I ain't saying what biara. By the way, the bay na any demonstration people be bring him say there is something called what fence Ashanti Defense Volunteers Security Association AVOSA comes beneath its wing called Ashanti Defense Force. Yes, it has come to stay. Or he be as long as we protect it, nothing before no crown near you have Otu for say our bravo now. A bravo no Omabekumbi. One way your before your democracy came, and then we had all this army and all of that, our chieftaincy institution have run their own army. Anamunim, they run their army. How? Please, Munya de no. AVOSA for no right to have disciplined Chukudi. Na me say, woman de no ho channel. Woman de Chukudi ho channel. Na cha diom de ben wo kuma say, tombe brim na mo hu say, yeah, because no one person be say ye no. Na dia na tombe na ya hwe this Nigerian unscrupulous rogues and scavengers if they will open their mouth and talk. You were lucky enough. Chukudi was lucky enough. The game plan, the roadmap, how all the interact would have been disciplined mercilessly. I am telling you. What it means is that we don't need you guys here on our soil. You better move out. Okay? We don't care. Whatever a government will do, a government will say. Why? For what? Government is government. They should do their own thing. We are also here. We have every right to protect all our chiefs in this country. We are going to listen to the Ashanti Volunteer Security Association, AVOSA, also with the wing called the Ashanti Defense Force. And the leader had an interview with one of my colleagues, Nestana, in London. Yentie interview and said, "Yekoe, ene adekua ekofa sa or how we the bread you could them." Yentie interview we are. Of course, the leader of AVOSA, oni ensu be din komo live ewa ha. Ba yenin kan kotie de nkomium sene de kokoso wo ho. Kofa atrenchem we ene amenihunu we de bread chikudim. Nestana ene AVOSA penny yempese ni din so betudwa no I on any din common saying and uncommon isikoy. Take a listen to this.
Ghana how mudi so money so mudi obi bia obi di omatem so ye journalist wo ye den so ye den ti wa obi di atem a ye hu no ye ba ye tetete wo ye hwew na enedua yi no na ye ahemfo wo Ghana 16 regions ni nyina no e ba be kire omoso do ene omobo brenti na ye the National House of Chief e ka National House of Chief na obi a wo sha ase bia bi no na so betinya ba manhia ne na but my voice in a year.
Mudaho. No, so what brepa about Mudaho.
80 baby, and I was the assembly itself. Now, me casa chair or more the way I be see I be no quite be fast. Now, a bra kushia, na me no mudin come me casa the ne be say and the duty no need the way be shakon. That time limuno, I ni on the gate na no one say aquani urem. Now, you won't know I'm starting to see me course. Course baby from day 1 day 2 call massa then and call basa. Mamen pikibi. Be pikibi be yenuanum be wo UK mubu ofu ebi wo US mubu ofu AVOSA adan and mama Igbo hini na ba mention am si Igbo hini mentia da bi mi pacho ma ha oso o waba ye hu no ye hu video a Igbo hini na ba me chese wo se san ye me ye ma assignment foforo wo me hwehwe wo sa de ho ba betum o me mentia nti Mr. Fred boys libio na yes ni nkomo enti de ehihye enu nie e bra ye hu se wo kɔ no ye ka kire ye se waba na ye tisi mo ye hu sampa waba na nkrofo di ni chiri di nani mo ne kɔ no first thing I be a 3 months and kaya ko catch and on sign on BP. But you say a bit creative impression for a year as be say nyama media for picking may be different. The and say the catch the police say this man he is nobody na bia na nanoma hemfo netin ye man ntina wo bi. Enti yemfa ntina da mami picture ade bi nkyere ho. Ko park so a that line na ya sign say park ni a coach is gina line echi no. Sa baby a coach ni gina na enka line no menhia palace no e na me dia for park no. Ekyire no a enka park no bi na ya to wo no. Ye platform bi say enko fufufuru ebeba omunya ahemfo enya titirufo nya obia no. Ye ma omuntena ho no mutu ntimi hwe program ni bia ekoso. Nti ye ni police fa ne ka kire mo say ye ma papa we mura inside nkotena baby na nanom ahemfo ni bi na etete no. So ye dini pia bo nti mane koforo kotena sa spectators video no wa obi otwa ni video bia be hunti na ote spectators ni die ni mu enti ni tiri mu no ko be kasa na nka mabase yibo kin na ehifa na modima betena yi ti ye dini kotena ho no ye nyi na me ka kire o mo say papa na ho na edina kotena korampo no so now na ye nye bibi so myself na me fa tu kan ho na ye koye na me koto down. And I'm a catcher and say, me di catch no. Good afternoon, or me catch any papa because I want to speak to your leader. No, so okay. Because I'm in uniform, you cannot resist me. And I'm a sour, me territory. So I want to speak to your man. He said, okay. So me called down, I'm catching and say, please, how are you? Also, I'm okay. And say, I have an information for you. And the information is that today we do not want you to have any picture with any chief here. Because as I'm not sure, no. And what you watching or hear me, and also I said, wow. And I'm saying, yes, this is the information and this is the instruction.
Thank you.
That I've been sent to give you. That you have no right to have any picture with any chief here. And then any people call and check. I said, okay, officer, okay, officer, okay. If you said that, we will do that for you. And I said, okay, that is fine. But what you see way now, you see from me. So I'm catching them go for the day. We have to monitor this man. It's now but she can say friend of something or what to something or mukocha you tune for. The bro mukocha you tune for no. I will be a moving and the moose almost see for more mobile. If you hear fast and I'm the message in my voice and me back or jam just a fako. Ne catching him Kwaku no catch a chame say Nigeria Nina would in a wooding was a same Ghana or Beja Yura or drew Warren or Mama Yanchi or Mama Nanchiano. No di ka koka ye no na me ma vosa fo ni bi gina line mu line na ekonimu na bi ko gina otumfo achi enti wono no ko ni di kan ye adwuma no wo ififi woni otumfo ni mu na wie dadada enti wono no ko no nim ni trim se de ya be ka che ne e bia ese mo wotwa picture de ni ko che otumfo a media fo mu na be koba ni onim de ya hyehye enti mi pese me bodi nka me che ye nkofo me ma wo mu di line mu ma ye adwuma papa bi te se captain ma me woni di captain aye adwuma ti ma captain mum e di line mu ebi ana mama ebi nima ko gina yura echi na ye no bottom ni wo mo na left right be ko e bo mo time na enti bra wo ko no trim ne de wonim say wo ye king na wo ko cha wo bi na before then ade bi su say si wo ba ye no or the 100 million no so de be bo Ansah na 100 million no e bra wo di sika na ko mo achro no we followed this guy and what they call now. Ade what they call your catch on say this money is coming from the Igbo king in Ghana. Uchewe na ofi wono. Na me catch the watch on say the man now boss is here no. Sika no mo dia ba no. The Igbo community in Ashanti region. Not
thank you AVOSA.
It's a multi announcement na call so no a. They didn't call that man Igbo king. They name mum sika no kotu ya ni be here. The Igbo community in Ashanti region. Obi oba bia be chas na make as an evidence. Into omo yesa di national obi line ni. Na ko dru say we dru otunfo ani me wo se okochia. That information na dru dada. Ti ba fo kantan krechi chame na muhunu no. The one na okachira am say what you Igbo king dia. What do ya no baby what do no Ghana asase na wo. Ghana asase na wo no dru Asanteman. Udru Asanteman mu a wo ye ba akopɛ. Ono ani yura na se to baby o. Uche no. Na uche ni wi a bo mu ase. The man was trying to pretend say we no my dear friend say won bend it down. So no such chame kabafo kantakreti ye kire na say na obaye nti bomu ase so buntu mi ne wazan no bibia no fashion ne nanase ya fa left ya no ye pia bonten and these people no frankly speaking meti me aka che say omuhu ya nko beka se ne kran ya nko asantefo ne ho because what we did to them ne no ya nkasa so a more than an insult because ya want na him for that break that's not want any pebia mu e do ko spectators baby a enye menhia no kwa ye di menhia kwa mu ya botentesi so say omo eye mabro so mbeti akwa e ho ne ye di wakɔhye e di wakɔhye wo wie ye no wo delay mo na nchase wadaji ubeduru ya mo yi wo che na wo de te wo ba bi se wo ye igboke no ye yi wo yi che no amia che wo se bo mu asefachia wo wie ya wo nsa abode a wo di wudin kɔto so e di abepe hype ne be budi na ka se igboke na ba menhia ba be bonsa no ya 10 na ye de be the Igbo community in the Ashanti region and the Igbo community in the Ashanti region also they know themselves and this is the work because because frankly speaking na senka ye hunu beginning na enyese na mene omo kasa na nanka ye wo entrance wo gate and nka be news for na motiye we will sack the man kan confer na ngwa manshia palace but na we wure mu wie no. We didn't want to create anything. Be as a movie video be a cover ya pamu ayi journalist be a o chinike mu na ye pamu say won free onko. No
yeah I saw that video. No ono so ya
is it. Ono ye friend on Kwaku bia. O story ono de o TikTok ni Facebook di eye tumfo atem di asante fatim. No so take ye hu no. Be ye ni abotam from day one na be si nyame pa wo china. Wo de bia wo so wajimi bia na fa wajimi bra ho. You come and meet us and we will see you so. And you go. Eti man we no nanke wo hode a okay kwan huma ja so yo no kwantimi amfa ne na kura nwere ke pamo no but se otimi wura mu no nyame adwe no de man ni se ye ndi so no enu ne edi so no ni pepepepe enemi gidi ye se wontumi na kwade na yaye no no wo ba with a purpose wo bonsa Igbo king na be bonsa 100 million Igbo king greeting otumfo
yeah
seated with Igbo king seated with the National House of Chiefs e man mi ensa nyina ahwere no
Brady Jesus Christo
yansen mu say Ghana no no na ye kase ehia obi biara and this man should be careful na minim say say Nigeria president to crab who Asante region men kase man we crab ba ko de ya ne nene de wa hu ni wona ni sunu that this particular place is very difficult man say obeba because we don't condone those things and na adwuma no so no ye hye no pepe manedi no time okoduru wo de ne ani ba fo kan integrate mu adi nkomo ama achiamefo ne na nanom hinkwafo nyina hu de ekọ hu de wo ba eni dwuma nipa wotie eni ye di kan ebrifu o nwuna nyina awie be ye de yedimu say ye hwese obe make any action bia de na nke ama na hu nyina ni so eti di ka command warning say no obi antwa picture ho di ka dis warning na command eno ye kan private warning ya nyen say ye be
guys folks asamne na da hono. Great interview conducted by my brother Nestana, power to the people, did a great interview. And of course, tonight, power to AVOSA. Power to AVOSA. Power to AVOSA. And power to 2-4 chairman. Power for Kenten Cratch. Aye Juma papa. Wama yera enim abenyam. Wama jumanwa wonu mudi ohono akose de sese eko. Oh yes. We ababia memu. Pamocho. Ababia mem whatever the people of Ashantis would do to protect the integrity, the dignity of the king of Ashanti no. Please. Because as earlier I said, one of the things this self-style imposed king way, necessary we and said, when we say I'm fabi bien yo, ye betra ha, e me wiase hu kwanya wo papa way. Some unscrupulous Nigerians, for whatever it is we don't know. At least we know, we Ghanaians and Nigerians, we have our own beef. What about the king of Ashanti? What has he done? Ever since we started this rising tide, I don't recall any chief from left, right, or from the north, south, east, or west have added a voice. No. Notwithstanding, one of our chiefs or kings we reverence. look, the Ashanti kingdom, I'm not ready to go into history of that kingdom. And I don't think back in Nigeria, there is any kingdom in Nigeria. I repeat, I don't think there is any kingdom in Nigeria for the last one. No kingdom in Nigeria can do a comparison with the king of Ashanti. Oh yes, all over the world. So, what really calls for some rogues, rascals and ragamuffins, Nigerians, to take the image of Ashanti in 2482, the second Abebio image there, and put an effigy on top, and then you begin to make a mockery. I have the tape there, and you are making a mockery of the king. On top, then you run a commentary, a narrative, suggesting that what you are going to use him for money.
So we Kwaku Anan Ansah or also Eddie Tuja. After the argument, Eba Manfo started raising concerns as a AVOSA, any ADF, Ashanti Defense Force, as a Yetimi Edesbando or Money and the Adene, a bit Twaswa, vigilantes, Maba, a bimo concern, and they say these same people from Zungu boys who could be ADF from Ashanti Defense Forces are Sebi, a Nordness, and Ajafa, a baby baby, no money Asanteman, Baba, Prim Kunyahu. Because if you do baby, maybe a boom, kunya the money and a woman so barbe preno, and winting yentimi and this band and one idea, or so on still. AVOSA must rise, what I say, the ADF Ashanti Defense Force, no, or still as a war, because they are Abrafo to bring the scene and still Abrafo any threat to national security. Who the reason why I said, AVOSA, we are this band because almost a threat, or more of Asanteman, or more for Menshia occasions. And then you mention program course and ubi upgrade him say kunesa. So one more can say yen disband this kunu was a semi embassy channel. Kwaku Anan argument. But your mamma also watching today the comment section. Now, if you say, and your first time I subscribe to channel, no, I have Phoenix Media with the NDC.